Do the names on the White Lotus predict the show's ending? I'm Sophie Keem, I'm the editor-in-chief of Nameberry, and I did this once with Succession, so let's see if I can pull it off again. Let's start with the name Ratliff. There have been two prominent murders of American Ratliffs. One was Keith Ratliff, who worked for a famous influencer named Kyle Myers, an American known for playing a Russian character and shooting guns. Ratliff was mysteriously shot in 2013. This doesn't give us that much information about who will be murdered in the show, but we will discover that the Russian characters are not who they say they are. The other Ratliff murder, and I am not the first person to notice this, is Elizabeth Ratliff, whose death sets the stage for the miniseries The Staircase. Long story short, Elizabeth Ratliff was found to be murdered by Michael Peterson, who later killed his wife. After a long trial, Peterson accepted an Alford plea, meaning he did not admit guilt, but he did serve time in prison. The parallels here are with Timothy Ratliff, who is clearly guilty of money laundering, but unable to admit it. In the end, he'll accept whatever consequences come his way, but he will maintain that he is innocent. Many people have pointed out that Lachlan means land of lakes, suggesting that he is the body in the water. This seems correct, but I want to add that it will be his brother who kills him. As a name, Saxon is taken directly from the Germanic Saxon tribe, and historically, Lachlan was an Irish term for Vikings. Vikings and Saxons existed during the same period of history and were often in conflict with each other, aligning with the Ratliff boys' psychosexual trauma. The Saxon tribe was known to be more aggressive than the Vikings, and the Saxon tribal name was ultimately derived from a word that means knife. This suggests that Saxon Ratliff is the perpetrator of Lachlan's death. The last person I want to talk about is Rick Hatchett. A hatchet is obviously an axe, a weapon, and we currently know that Rick wants to kill Jim Hollinger. Hollinger is a surname related to Holly, of course, and Holly represents protection from evil and eternal life. This means that while Rick will likely still attempt the murder, he will not succeed in killing Jim Hollinger, although he may shed some other blood along the way. In conclusion, the Russians are not who they say they are. Tim Ratliff will accept the consequences of his actions but deny his guilt. Saxon will kill Lachlan, and Rick Hatchett will attempt to kill Jim Hollinger but ultimately fail. Leave a comment and let us know what you think of our predictions, and head to nameberry.com to read more about the names from this season of The White Lotus.